Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This year I wasn't ready or did not plan for any videos for Ramadan preparation as such, like how I used to do last year and even the years before. Anyways, I put a thought to do a few frozen snacks that you can prepare before Ramadan to save a lot of time so that you can spend that valuable time for your prayers and others. I'm using the Switz brand, which I always use for any samosa or spring rolls and even for puffs. In this video, I'll be sharing a few tips for freezing and frying those frozen snacks as well. I'm sure many of you who are beginners as well as some who aren't aware of it will find this video helpful. I'm preparing 3 different types of snacks here. First one, of course, anyone's or everyone's all-time favorite snack for Ramadan, that's samosa. And here I'm using a very simple prawns filling. Here I've used half kilo prawns and marinated it with quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, quarter teaspoon garam masala powder, quarter teaspoon cumin powder, quarter teaspoon black pepper powder, salt and some oil. Mix well. Now I have cut the prawns into very tiny pieces to make the filling easier. I'm heating 3 tablespoons of oil and along with that adding a tablespoon of ghee. Fry the prawns for just 3 or 4 minutes on medium flame. Take them out, leaving the oil in the pan. Saute 1 medium onion that's chopped to very tiny pieces. Then add crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies and let the raw smell leave. Add the fried prawns and mix. Add a handful of chopped coriander leaves. Mix well. Check salt and add accordingly. This is ready. Remove it to another bowl or plate and let this cool down. Tip: make sure the filling is completely cooled down before filling in the samosas or any other sheets. That's boneless chicken pieces and I'm using this for the other 2 fillings. Chop the chicken into small pieces. Now the next 2 snacks are chili chicken parcels or squares and butter chicken spring rolls. I have taken quarter kilo and a little more chicken for each. For the chili chicken filling, to the chicken goes in 1 egg, salt, quarter teaspoon black pepper powder, 1 tablespoon corn flour and 1 tablespoon flour. Mix well. Keep that aside. For the butter chicken filling, marinate the chicken with 1 teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder, quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, quarter teaspoon garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 tablespoon corn flour, 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste, salt and mix well. Keep that aside. Preparing chili chicken filling. Fry the chicken pieces in hot oil. As the pieces are very tiny, you will have to spread or separate each piece while frying. Make sure the flame is low to medium. Here I have chopped onion, capsicum and a small piece of carrot. Here carrot is optional. This is done. Keep that aside. To the pan, along with the remaining oil, add 1 tablespoon butter. Add a few chopped garlic cloves. Add quarter to half teaspoon black pepper powder. When the garlic is fried, add the vegetables and mix. Now another tip, any fillings need to be dry before filling or else it won't be good for storing. Chop the fried chicken into small chunks. You may use a blender, but make sure you just pulse it and not make it into a powder. Chopping is better to get those chunks while having the snack. To this add 1 tablespoon ketchup, 1 tablespoon soy sauce and 1 tablespoon chili sauce along with some salt. Mix well for a few minutes and then goes in the chicken. Mix well. Make sure the flame is on medium. Now as I said, make this mixture a bit dry. As there are sauces added, it might be wet, so keep frying them for a few more minutes till they are dry. This is done. Transfer to another plate to cool down. Now on to the next, that's butter chicken filling. Fry the chicken pieces in hot oil until they are shallow fried. You will need 1 onion and 1 tomato, both small in size, then a few cashews, this is done. Remove the chicken, leaving the oil in the pan itself. To the same oil, saute onion, tomato and the cashews. Add salt. When the onion and tomato go soft, add half teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder and mix well for a few minutes without burning. This is done. This needs to be crushed or made into a paste in the blender without adding any water. Let this cool down and then blend. Add that to the pan again. I added very little hot water to the jar, mixed it and added to the pan. Place that back on medium heat and add the fried chicken pieces. Then goes in dried fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi. Here I am not adding cream. You may add cream if you're frying it all without storing it. Now this is dry and done. That's flour and water to make the paste for sticking the ends. First, preparing samosas. Keep it covered in a tea towel so that it doesn't get dried. Now while filling, I have used cheese for all these snacks. That's for extra taste. You may skip the cheese for all or keep in a few. It's up to you. I will always suggest using cheese. And also you can use any cheese of your choice. tip, make sure you don't overstuff the samosas in it. Just a tablespoon of the filling and a small piece of cheese are good enough for a tasty samosa. While eating the snack, you need to not just get the filling taste, but also the samosa sheet has got its flavors and crunchiness. These are done. Now for the packing. Use a Ziploc bag or you may use an airtight container. This is done and it goes into the freezer. Next is the chili chicken parcels or chili chicken squares, whatever you may call it. I have used samosa sheets again, but 2 at a time to make them into squares. Place on top of the other like a cross. Place a small square slice of cheese and add a tablespoon of the filling in the center. Again a slice of cheese and then close from all sides, applying some flour paste to stick. These are again packed in Ziploc bag. I have used a bigger bag here. If you're making a big batch, I would suggest using small bags for each day. You can add according to the number of snacks for each member of your family. So for each day, you just have to take out one set and fry. Moving on to the next, that's butter chicken spring rolls. Take a sheet and place it in a diamond way. Place a tablespoon of the filling down the corner. Add some mozzarella cheese or any cheese, which is again optional. Roll till halfway, then fold from both ends like shown. This is to cover the ends. Apply some flour paste on the top corner, roll and it's complete. Now the fillings can be for any. You may make butter chicken samosas, chili chicken spring rolls or prawn parcels. It's up to you. Here for the spring rolls, I'm packing in 2 batches just to show you. This is a small bag, half in each. And again, this goes into the freezer. It was late night. I finished all the packing and storing. Woke up quite late and my kids couldn't wait for it to be evening to have those snacks. Only recently I came to know from my friend that frozen snacks do not have to be thawed. You can straight away fry it in the oil after taking it out from the freezer. And yes, of course, there are a few tips that you need to keep in mind to get the snacks fry right. Make sure after taking it out from the freezer, there is no extra ice on it. Before frying, wipe off the ice you see. I feel if you have packed it right, there won't be any on it. You need to make sure oil is medium hot and not on high flame. If you fry on high flame, the outer layer will turn brown immediately. The bubbles will form on the crust and the inner part will remain cold. So always heat your oil on medium-low flame. Samosas are ready. You can see these beautiful golden triangles. Squares or the parcels are ready the same way, and then goes in the spring rolls. Fry all till golden brown color. It's time to munch on these crunchy snacks. You can see how crunchy the samosas are, and so are the other two. The chili chicken squares are flaky too, as the sheets are overlapped. If you follow the tips I have told you, you get the sheets cooked right inside. Do use these Ramadan hacks with Switz and spend your quality time on prayers. Take care everyone. See you in my next video. Bye bye.